नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। रंगीलो राजस्थान सीज कम्युनल थिंग इन पॉलिटिकल डिस्कोर्स अहेड ऑफ पोल्स। A day after the Delhi government announcement that more than 8,000 civil defense volunteers posted as bus marshals will be hired as home guards set off a credit war between the ruling Aam Aadmi Party government and the Lieutenant Governor, Delhi Transport Minister Kailash Gehlot on Saturday said that the CDVs will not lose their jobs. Gehlot reiterated the government position that it was the Chief Minister who pushed the case for hiring the CDVs who do contractual jobs and were not receiving salaries since April as home guards. There have been continuous instructions from CM Arvind Kejriwal that bus marshals will not be removed. I also wrote repeatedly on the concern file that bus marshals play a critical role in women's safety and they should not be removed. The Revenue Department raised objections that civil defense volunteers cannot be assigned the task of bus marshals. Then the CM directed that if civil volunteers be deployed as bus marshals, then they should be hired as home guards. The proposal has been sent to LG, Gehlot said in a press conference at his residence in South Delhi. Denied Congress ticket to Sachin Pilot's confidence joined BJP. Several Rajasthan Congress leaders joined the BJP Saturday at the party headquarters in Jaipur. The most prominent among them was former Jaipur Mayor Jyoti Khandelwal. Her exit from the Congress came a week after that of Pandit Suresh Mishra, who shifted to the BJP last week. Both significantly are supporters of Sachin Pilot. Russia says Israel-Gaza bombardment is against international law. While we condemn terrorism, we categorically disagree that you can respond to terrorism by violating the norms of international humanitarian law, including indiscriminately using force against targets where civilians are known to be present, including hostages that have been taken, said Lavrov. It was impossible, he added, to destroy Hamas as Israel has vowed to do without destroying Gaza along with most of the civilian population. If Gaza is destroyed and 2 million inhabitants are expelled, as some politicians in Israel and abroad propose, this will create a catastrophe for many decades if not centuries, warned Lavrov. It is necessary to stop and to announce humanitarian program to save the population under blockade. Paytm becomes official sponsor for 37 national games. Fintech giant Paytm has become the official sponsor for the ongoing 37th edition of the National Games being held in Goa. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the tournament at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Fatorda, South Goa. Besides the sponsorship, Paytm said it has also become the exclusive mobile payments partner for the Goa government for its digitalization endeavors. The Vijay Shekhar Sharma-led company would introduce QR codes, soundbox and card machines in multiple government departments including panchayat and municipalities in the state. Commenting on the sponsorship deal, Abhay Sharma, Chief Business Officer of Payments at Paytm, said, "We are excited to be the official sponsor for the National Games in Goa. As pioneers of mobile payments in India, we have been working towards our mission to bring 500 million Indians into the mainstream economy. From our leadership in store payments, empowering merchants with digitalization of their business to enable users with seamless and accessible payments, we are championing Digital India." Delhi's poor air condition prevails, very poor quality likely today. The people of Delhi are forced to breathe poor air as the quality index in the national capital sees a further deterioration. The average AQI recorded today was 286, which is a few notches off from yesterday 262 mark, according to Suffer India data, keeping the range few digits away from very poor category. The AQI in the national capital region is also not faring well. The score in Noida touched 255 mark, whereas in Gurugram it is in borderline between moderate and poor categories. The air quality is expected to deteriorate further over the weekend and return to the very poor category. Delhi's air quality is likely to be very poor on Saturday and Sunday. The outlook for the subsequent 6 days show the air quality is likely to remain in between very poor and poor, said in a bulletin of the Union Earth Science Ministry early warning system. AQI between 0 to 50 is considered, between 51 and 100 is satisfactory, between 101 and 200 as moderate, between 201 and 300 as poor, Between 301 and 400 as very poor, and over 400 has severe. Temperature drops below 15 degree in 5 Odisha places. With the onset of winter night, temperatures drop below 15 degrees Celsius in at least 5 Odisha places last 24 hours. The 5 urban bodies are G. Udaygiri 13.5, Fulbani 14, Koraput 14, Daringbadi 14, Kiri 14.4. Simligura recorded minimum 15 degrees temperature. Anugula and Bhawanipatna registered 16 degree each, while the mercury levels stand at 16.4 and 16.19 in Keonjhar and Sonpur respectively. Nabarangpur and Navalkala reported 17.4 and 18.2 degrees Celsius sea temperatures respectively. Rain to resume in Odisha from November 1. Mercury hovers at 15 degrees Celsius and below at 6 places. After a brief dry spell, Odisha is likely to experience light rain from November 1 to 3 under the influence of eastward movement of waves of Bay of Bengal, the Bhubaneswar Meteorological Center informed on Saturday. The weather agency has forecast light to moderate rain or thunderstorm at 1 or 2 places in Puri, Gadapati, Ganjam, Malkangiri, Koraput, Khordha, Kandamal, Rayagada on November 1 with a little changes in weather during the subsequent 2 days. There will be no large change in the maximum and minimum temperature in the next 4 to 5 days, it added. Meanwhile, the night temperature dropped to 15 degrees Celsius at 6 places during the last 24 hours. G. Udaygiri remained the coldest place in Odisha for the second consecutive day at 13.5 degrees Celsius, followed by Fulbani, Koraput and Daringbadi at 14 degrees Celsius each, and Kiri 14.4 and Simligura 15. ऐसे और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़ रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.